Okay.
The boys. Over here.
Oh, the
No, that was wrong. Dang it. I don't got this right. Alrighty, here we go. Looks like Sammy's gonna hang out with me again today. Oh, I moved in. Scooch this down a little bit. Alright, here we go. The hello song. I'm so glad everybody's here on Thursday. Sorry for the noise. There's a little bit of yard work going on in my neighborhood. And a one, and a two, and a. Hello, everybody. So glad to see you. Hello, everybody. We're so glad to see you too. Hello, to Flower Rainbow Horn. So glad to see you. Hello, to Princess Jasmine. We're so glad to see you too. Hello, to Luke Skywalker. So glad to see you. Hello, to Neva. We're so glad to see you too. Hello to Lewin. So glad to see you. Hello to Chicken House Farm. Oh, so glad to see you too. Hello to let's see, siblings do I have? Oh, just Henry. Hello to Elliot. So glad to see you. Hello to Abby. We're so glad to see you too. Hello to Sammy. Hello, Sammy. So glad to see you. Hello, everybody. We're so glad to see you. All right, that was fast because there's not that many people here today. Much quicker with the silly names. Oh, someone else wants to come in. Click that button. All right, welcome to Isabella and Sophia. I'm guessing Sophia's there. All right, here we go. We got some books for today. Picked more sort of kind of silly books today, just for fun. So this one is called Giggle Giggle Quack. And it's got some farmyard animals. It's kind of like Chicken House Farm, I suppose, maybe. Let's see what happens in this one. Giggle Giggle Quack is written by Doreen Cronin. And the pictures are done by Betsy Lewin. And there is I think it's a duck, looking down at a pencil on the ground. All right, this one's pretty quick. It doesn't last too long, so probably 3-book day today. Starts like this. Farmer Brown was going on vacation. He left his brother Bob in charge of the animals. So Farmer Brown is, I'm guessing, probably this guy that looks like a farmer. And there's his brother, Bob. Bob's like more a business guy type. So he's leaving him like, I don't know, probably a list of instructions. I wrote everything down for you. Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine. But keep an eye on that duck. He's trouble. Ooh, I think there's a book before this that I should have read, but I couldn't find it at the school. Farmer Brown thought he heard giggles and snickers as he drove away, but he couldn't be sure. So he's leaving in the car, and there's his brother going to watch the farm. Bob gave Duck a good long stare, and then he went inside. He read the first note. Tuesday night is pizza night. Not the frozen kind. The hens prefer anchovies on their pizza, which is a kind of a very fishy little fish that people put on their pizza sometimes. And if you see in the window, the duck has the pencil and it says giggle, giggle, quack, ha, ha, ha. They're laughing because I'm pretty sure that was not written by a farmer, what's his name? Ted. What was his name? Oh, Brown, I'm sorry, Farmer Brown. Tuesday nights, pizza night for the animals at the farm. They eat pizza. I don't know about that. 29 minutes later, there was hot pizza in the barn. So he did it. He got pizza, and all the animals are eating it just straight out of the pizza boxes. And it looks like they love it. So maybe Farmer Brown did write that. I don't know. Bob checked on the animals before he went to bed. Everything was just fine. So, because they all feel good, I guess they ate so much pizza. Oh, and the cows have little heating blankets. That's cute. But it looks like the duck took someone's heating blanket. Oh, no, the pigs have them too. Everybody's got heating blankets. You ever heard of those? Electric blanket? They're pretty funny. Oops. The next note says, Wednesday is bath day for the pigs. Wash them with my favorite bubble bath and dry them off with my good towels. What? Not on a pig. Pigs are very dirty. Remember, they have very sensitive skin. Giggle, giggle, oink. Oh, they're laughing. Oh my gosh. And look, this is a really good clue. Okay, this guy is looking at this note, right? The one he's reading. The duck has a pencil again, and he has a squished up piece of paper. Like that was the real note that the farmer wrote, and he's switching notes, guys, I'm pretty sure. Bob had all the pigs washed in no time. Ooh, he washed the pigs in the bathtub. That's very funny. And he's drying them off, and they're loving it, I bet. Farmer Brown called home on Wednesday night to check in. And he says, "Did you feed the animals like I wrote on the note?" he asked. "Done," replied Bob, counting 7 empty pizza boxes. "I totally gave them pizza. It was pizza night." I have a feeling that's not what the farmer was writing, guys. I'm pretty sure he wrote a different note. "Did you see my note about the pigs?" "All taken care of," said Bob proudly. "Are you keeping a very close eye on the duck?" he asked. Bob gave the duck a good long stare, but the duck was too busy sharpening his pencil to notice. Oh, he's sharpening the pencil. That means he is writing notes, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to click the the little buttons here. Sorry about that, guys. So the duck's sharpening a pencil. I think he's going to write another note. "Just keep him in the house," ordered Farmer Brown. "He's had a bad influence on those cows. Giggle, giggle, moo, giggle, oink, giggle, quack." Oh, the animals are laughing. They're like, hee hee ha ha ha, oink, quack, quack. Next note up here, it says Thursday night is movie night. It's the cow's turn to pick the movie. Giggle, giggle, moo. And this time you can actually see the duck here. He's writing that note right now. He wrote it. Okay, he's a tricky little duck. Bob was in the kitchen popping corn just as the animals settled in to watch The Sound of Music. The phone rang. Ring! And the phone was ringing, and the chicken was, I guess, on top of it, and she jumps up like, "Ah!" and the phone's falling off. So someone's calling on the phone at night during the movie. The only thing Farmer Brown heard on the other end was giggle, giggle, quack, giggle, giggle, moo, giggle, giggle, oink. Uh-oh. And Farmer Brown says, "Duck, what are you doing?" "It's for you, Bob," says the duck's note. Oh, and that's the end. It's very short. And he comes back, because I think I should have read the first one. There's another one called, what is it? Moo, giggle, moo, quack, or something like that. And they write notes to the farmer. I couldn't find it, though. Oh, well. Maybe some other time. All right. This one's a book I have never really read to the kids because, again, it's a little bit long. But we have lots of time when I do these video circle times. And it's called Besser, the Best Cat. Best Ever Cat. Not the best cat ever, the best ever cat. Interesting. Oh, this is cool. This book is one of the books that was given to us, you know, from a kid whose birthday it was. And her name was Shane. I remember her. And she gave us a book. So thanks, Shane. All right, here we go. Desser, the Best Ever Cat by Maggie Smith. And she did the drawings too. Here we go. Oops. This is a story about the best cat who ever lived. His name was Desser. And there's a picture of him. He's a black cat with a white face and some white paws. A long, long time ago, when my daddy had big hair, a teeny tiny kitten came to his door one day. Oh, okay, so here's this person's daddy, whoever's telling the story. Still, we haven't met her yet. And there's the little kitten that just walked up onto his front porch, I guess. Daddy tried to find out where the kitten came from, but nobody knew. So he calls around and he's like, anybody missing a kitten? And nobody said they're missing one. So he decided to keep it. He named it Dexter after his favorite uncle. Then he made a soft bed and bought lots of toys. Oh, cute. He made a bed out of a suitcase. But Desser's favorite game was to zoom through the rooms. Oh, so this cat likes to run around. Shoo, 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 shoo. And right up Daddy's leg, climbing. Covered it with my finger. Climbing, scratching maybe up his leg. Desser grew up fast. So here's some pictures now of like time going by. This is when he's a little kitten playing in his bed. Hey, wait, can you see that? This is him getting a little bigger, still on the bed. And this is him. Oh, he's filling up the whole bed. He's grown up kitty. Daddy met my mommy and they got married. So before this person telling the story, which I think is a kid, even was born, the daddy already had the cat, right? And then he got married later to this nice lady here. And there's the cat in the wedding photo. Desser liked his new house, but mommy says he was lonely. Oh, okay. So, and they moved into a new house. Okay. After they got married, moved into a new house. He liked it, but I guess he was lonely. He wanted someone to play with. Until I came along. When I first came home from the hospital, Desser wasn't sure if he liked me. Oh, see, so now this is the person telling the story. She's just a baby in the picture. Guess she grew up. And the cat, have you seen a cat like that when they put their ears down? Like usually cats' ears are like this, you know, right? But sometimes when they get angry, they go, and they put them down like this, kind of. I've seen that before. But soon he got used to me. He sniffed me a lot and followed me from room to room. So there's the cat meeting the baby. And there's the baby. Oh, Trixie. Oh, speaking of cats, there's a cat right now that wants, I'm going to have to help her later on. He watched over me while I slept. There, within the nursery, I guess you call that. When I first started talking, I couldn't say Dexter, but Desser didn't mind. He liked his new name. Oh, that's why it's called Desser, because she can't say Dexter, so she says Desser. That makes sense. Oh, and they're hugging. Cute. He wasn't too happy when I first started walking. Oh, because she's going to try to catch him, I guess. But he was glad when I got my big bed and I wasn't in a crib anymore. He likes that. He likes to sleep with her. When my parents were busy with my new brother Frankie, I always had Desser to play with. Oh wow, time's just flying by. Now there's a new baby. Sorry, I keep getting us out of the picture, huh? There's a new baby. And way over here in the background, I don't know if you can see that, is the girl carrying the cat. In the morning, he would sit on me and meow until I opened my eyes. So she's like, I don't know, 5 years old now, maybe. Then we decide what to do. Sometimes we did art projects where he's playing with a crayon. Oh, and one time he went into, she's sliding him in a box. Interesting. Oh, and then one day they decided to play fort. If Desser got bored, he'd hang on a chair back or stare at the wall. Oh, okay. So she's playing, but he's kind of like, I don't like this game, I guess. I don't know. Other times he'd just look at a wall. Weird. Sometimes he would do something bad, like, oh, yeah, I see. This is, I don't know what this is. Maybe a hat? Or some kind of clothing of some kind that was knitted. And he started playing with it and it got untangled and he unraveled it. Ugh. That's not so terrible, though. But I could never stay mad at him for long. Oh, yeah, here's her mom fixing the knitting, whatever that is. Like maybe it was a sweater or dress. I can't really tell. So here's the kitty is like sort of feeling bad that she did that. He did that. When I started school, Desser was mad at me. He would walk away with his tail up high, like he didn't care I was leaving. Oh, okay. Oh, so she's just starting school. So what's that? Kindergarten, 5, 6 years old. And cats do this. They kind of like, oh, I don't really care. And they walk away. But he'd always be waiting for me when I got home. There he is looking out the window. He's a little sad, kind of. And, and she brought him home a crown. She made a crown at school, I guess, and he got one too. Desser was always there. At her birthday party, he's got a birthday hat. I don't know what they're doing in this picture. He has some kind of something on his head. I don't know what that is. Oh, here's when they got chicken pox. The cat sat in the bed with them. I think that's her brother. Climbing trees together. Just all kinds of stuff. Oh, was this playing a game and the cat laid right on the game. Watching snow. All kinds of things. Oh, nice. Sunset. Hanging out outside during a sunset. As I got bigger, Desser slowed down a lot. He went blind in one eye and he didn't want to do very much. Sometimes his hair came out in tufts. Uh-oh, he's getting kind of oldish, I think. And there they are hanging out. She's older now, I don't know, 9. I'm not sure how old she is. Maybe 8. There they are. She's reading books and the cat's watching, being with her. And he carried her. She carried him, I'm sorry, to see the snow again. Then he got really sick. The doctor gave him some medicine, but she said there wasn't much that we could do. Desser was old. Soon he could barely move and he wouldn't eat anything, not even for me. And then I asked my mommy, is he going to die? And I didn't want him to leave me. He won't ever leave you, Mommy told me, because you will always, always, always remember him. Dad got Desser his old bed, and I gave him my blankie to sleep on. I lay next to him and patted him gently. You are the best cat, I whispered, that ever, ever lived. He opened his one good eye and purred softly. When I woke up the next morning, I was in my bed, but Desser was gone. He had died in the evening, that evening. We buried Desser out by his favorite tree with most of his toys and plenty of treats for the long journey up to cat heaven. Oh, and they made a little sign for him. That's nice. And a plant. That's very nice. A month after Desser died, we went to the pound. Dad said Desser would want us to get a new kitten because we are cat people, especially me. A little orange fluff ball kept playing with my shoelace, so I chose her. Orange kitty. I still miss Desser, but Ginger is lots of fun. She zooms around the house just like Desser did when he was a kitten. She also likes to sit on my shoulder. I think Ginger is extra special, and I'm sure Desser would agree. I show her his picture and tell her stories about him. So she'll know about Desser, the best ever cat. The end. Oh, that's a good story. That's the one sad thing about pets, right? They don't live as long as humans do, most pets. So sooner or later, whenever any animal's body, sort of stops working. Oh, poor kitty. My kitty is stuck on the ledge, but I got to keep going with this. I'll get her down after this. All right. Next book I have is called Move Over, Rover. And let's see, who wrote this one? Oh, that's funny. All the books I did today are all animal books. I didn't really think about that.
Who,
Yeah.
is this gonna be long or short?
This one's fairly short. Why, do you want long or do you want short?
Well, I like the short stories the most.
Yeah, they're probably better, but this one's pretty short. Are you ready? You ready? Oops. All right, here we go.
Our kitten is so small. He's not gonna die for a long time.
Yeah, yeah, if it's young, it'll be at least like 10, 12 years or something. Karen Beaumont wrote this book, and the drawings were done by Jane Dyer. Move over, Rover. Sometimes Rover is a name for a dog. Rover is in the doghouse, chewing on a bone. What a day to romp and play. Too bad he's all alone. Oh, it's a rhyming book, one of my favorites. And here's Rover. Cute little doghouse, huh? He's in there, and I guess he's chewing on a bone. I can barely see it, but you can kind of see it. Oh, Trixie, I'm sorry. I'll get you down, girl. Oh my, look at the sky. Thunder, lightning, mighty frightening. Oh, all of a sudden a storm comes just like that. Boom, next page, storm. Rain is pouring. Oh, how boring. Oh, you ever seen a dog do that where they go, they shake their body all over and the water comes off? That's what he's doing. Rover is in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. Cat is looking all around to find a place that's warm. Move over, Rover. Oh, so there's an orange kitty. Oh, shoot, I was out of the picture. I'm sorry, guys. I got to back up a little. This book's a little bit bigger. So there's a kitty, orange kitty, like the book we just read, and it's looking for a place to stay warm because it's wet outside. So she says, move over, Rover, to come in the doghouse. Cat's in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. Raccoon is looking all around to find a place that is warm. Skit, scat, cat, move over, Rover. Oh, a raccoon came, what? Usually raccoons don't get along with dogs and cats, but this one, I guess, is friendly. And it also wants to come in to get dry. Now the raccoon's in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. Squirrel is looking all around to find a place that's warm. Make room, raccoon. Skit, scat, cat. Move over, Rover. Ooh, it's going to get crowded in there now. Dog, cat, raccoon, and the squirrel wants in. This is sort of like the mitten kind of. You know that story, the mitten? Similar. Oh, man, and now the squirrel's in the doghouse. They're just all going in the doghouse. Sleeping through the storm. Blue jays looking all around to find a place that's warm. Squeeze in, squirrel. Make room, raccoon. Skit, scat, cat. Move over, Rover. There's a blue jay, just like at our school, right? That tries to steal our snack and stuff. Blue jay's in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. Snake is looking all around to find a place that's warm. Oh my goodness, a snake. You see it down there? And he says, out of the, or she says, whatever it is, I don't know. She says, out of the way, blue jay. Squeeze in, squirrel. Make room, raccoon. Skit, scat, cat. Move over, Rover. Man, it's going to get crowded in that doghouse, right? Snake's in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. Mouse is looking all around to find a place that's warm. Wait, where's the snake? I don't even see it now. It's getting so crowded, I can't really see. I just see dog, cat. What is that? I guess that's part of the snake, huh? Anyway. And the mouse wants in now. See the little mousey? This mouse says, slide aside, snake. Out of the way, blue jay. Squeeze in, squirrel. Make room, raccoon. Skit, scat, cat. Move over, Rover. Tight fit. Might split. Sorry, mouse. Full house. Oh, they're not speaking in full sentences, but I guess they're saying there's not enough room for you, mousey. Even though you're very small, the house might break, I guess they're worried about. Oh, and they do draw it different, like it's bulging just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Crowded in the doghouse, all are sleeping well. But then, sniff, sniff, they catch a, 10-minute warning. They catch a whiff. What's that awful smell? Uh-oh, they smelt something. And now this is kind of like x-ray vision. You're looking inside without the front on it of the house. And they smell something. I wonder what they're smelling. Skitter, scatter, what's the matter? Scamper, scurry, what's the hurry? I think it could have been a you-know-what. Skunk is in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. The rest are racing around to find another place that's warm. Skunks are smelly. That's just a true story. It's like their defense mechanism. Oh my, look at the sky. The storm's over. Well, where's Rover? So here's all the buddies or people that were in the doghouse, right? Who's this? Squirrel, skunk, blue jay, raccoon, cat, snake. Where's the mouse? Oh, there's the mouse right there. But there's no dog. Where's the dog? Romping, racing, jumping, chasing. Is he doing all the things dogs like to do? And it says, no, he's not doing that. What is he doing then? Rover is back in the doghouse, chewing on a bone, soaked and sopping, tail flip-flopping, happy that he's alone. So he's all wet, but he went back in his house to chew on a bone, I guess. Even though it's dry outside, huh? Oh, and that is the end. Short one, just like you like, Josie. Now, I wasn't planning on doing this, but since Henry, his silly name was The Chicken Has a Farm, and we did a farm story, I thought we might want to sing Oh MacDonald. Let me see if I can get you guys to unmute. I think you guys learn how to do this, right?
No.
Let's see. Ask to unmute. No. All right. So everybody knows Oh MacDonald, right? You guys know that song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, McDonald's.
Oh shoot, I didn't think of the oh, everybody's mute. Ugh, I still can't figure this out. I don't have the power to unmute you guys anymore, which is just weird. Doesn't make no sense to me. All right.
I'm unmuted.
Oh, good. You guys learn how to unmute on your own. I love it. Let's see. Do I know the chorus to the song? Let's see. Oh, MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, I do know the chorus. Okay, here we go. And you guys got to think of the animals, right? Are you guys ready? Here we go. Animal 1. Oh, man, I don't think I'm in tune. Close enough. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some, what do you guys want?
Some sheep.
Sheep. Okay, we'll do sheep first, then cow. He had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here, ba, there, ba, everywhere, a ba-ba. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a, what does a cow say? Moo moo, right? With a moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here, look, and there, everywhere, moo moo. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some, what do you want? What next animal do you guys want? Chickens, maybe? Chickens? Which one? What do you want, Josie? I can't hear you. Okay, let's do chickens. I'm sorry. And on this farm he had some chickens. E-I-E-I-O. With a bog here and a bog there. Here a bog, there a bog, everywhere a bog. Oh, MacDonald had a bog. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he has had some. What other animals do we do on the farm? How about pigs? What do you think about pigs? Is that a good one? Oink, oink. Yes, Josie, what's up, Josie?
The story is about me. I was gonna go and wash my hands with peanut butter, but then you started the song when I was gone.
Oh yeah, you can't leave during the meeting, darling. It's not that long.
I had to wash my hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we're still doing it. Do you have an animal you want to do for the farm animals? From MacDonald?
I think we can do dog.
Sure, we can do dog. Ready? And old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some dogs, E-I-E-I-O. With a roof, roof here and a roof, roof there. Here, roof, everywhere, roof, roof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some, how about I like pigs. How about pigs? You guys know how to do pigs? And on this farm we had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here a oink, there a oink, everywhere a oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, that was fun. You know, I think unfortunately it's already time for the goodbye song. Boo! I should probably buy, I think, the upgrade to the Zoom so we could do longer meetings. Anyway, goodbye song. Let me back up here. Ugh, see a little better. Hey, Sammy. Here's Sammy. Hey, Sam. How's it going, buddy? All right, here we go. Oops. La 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 la. Whoa, goodbye, Josie. Goodbye, Josie. Goodbye, Josie. Bye, everybody. I love you so much. I miss you. I want to give you real hugs, but whatever. Video hugs. I miss you so much, and I'm so glad that you don't see me on the computer or iPad or whatever you use. And come back tomorrow, and I'll see you later. Bye.